Hello boys and girls, how are you today? I'm feeling quite happy today because I've looked out of my window and it's not raining, so I'm thinking I may be able to get out and have a little walk later on, so that makes me happy. But before I do, I'm going to talk to you about some shapes, some 2D shapes, and I've got a family of shapes in my house. This is Sammy Square. He's a blue square. He's got 4 sides and they're all the same size. And next to Sammy Square, I have got Tommy Triangle. He's green and he's got 3 sides. And next to him, I've got Rebecca and Robbie Rectangle. I think they must be twins. They've got 2 long sides and 2 short sides each. And they're sat right next to the last member of my shape family, Cynthia Circle. And she's round. Round and round and round. Cynthia Circle, Rebecca and Robbie Rectangle, Tommy Triangle, and Sammy Square. So these are the shapes that live in my shape family in my house. And I was having a wee look at some of the shapes that I had in my house, and I had cut out some shapes, some circles and some rectangles and some triangles and some squares, and I used them to make some pictures. And this is the first picture that I made. Can you tell what it is? Yeah, it's a rocket for going up into space. And I used a blue rectangle, 2 long sides and 2 shorter sides. And I used a triangle at the top with 3 sides to make the nose bit that dives up through the atmosphere into space. And if you're an astronaut in a rocket going up into space, you might want to look out and see what's happening outside. So I've got 1, 2, 3 squares that I used for windows so that you could look out and see what's going on. And these triangles that I've got at the bottom here, I used them to make the fire that helps the rocket shoot up through space. So I've used triangles, and I've used a big rectangle, and I've used squares to make my rocket. Now, if you don't actually want to go as far away as space, and you just want to go to maybe Tesco's or Morrison's or to see Granny, you could maybe make a car. And again, I've used a blue rectangle and a pink square to make my car, and I've got 2 different shapes here. I've got 2 circles, and I've used them to make the wheels to go round and round in my car. Now I've got some more shapes over here, and I'm going to make something just now, and you're going to see if you can help. You can guess what it is. I'm going to start off with, what shape am I using to start with? Yep, it's a square. It's quite a big square, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and they're all the same size. So that's what I'm starting off with. Now I wonder what I'm going to use next. I think it might be a triangle or a rectangle. Well, I don't know. Let's see. It's orange and it is a triangle, and I'm going to put it on top of the square. And I think that's quite a big clue now. Do you think you know what I'm going to make? Now, let's see. I'm going to have some more squares. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 squares. So I've got a great big square, and I've got 3 smaller squares, and I've got 1 orange triangle. Now, next, I'm going to use a pink. It's not a square because it's got 2 long sides and 2 short sides. It's a rectangle. Do you think you know what I'm going to make? Yeah, it's almost done now, isn't it? It's a house, and this is the door. And you need a door in a house to get in and out and to let people in. But you might also have a window in your door so that you can look out and see who is outside. So I've used a smaller rectangle to make the window. But if you want to get in and out of your house, you'll have to have a door handle, won't you? And there is my door handle. It's a tiny little circle. There we are. Now, if you're very fortunate and you've and it's coming up to your birthday and people want to send you birthday cards. What else? Well, you need to put on your door so that the birthday cards can come through. That's right. You need to, oops, it's covering my door handle. That's not good. Need to see if we can sort that. That's it. There's your letter box so that the postman can post all the letters for your mummies and daddies and grown-ups and your birthday cards and other things that might come. Hey, let's see, what else might we have in our... Oh, I know. I've got another rectangle. I wonder what that could be for. I'm going to put it up here on the roof. You see it now? I'm going to make it a chimney because if it's cold in the winter, you might actually want to have a fire on in your house. Some houses still have coal fires, and if you have a coal fire in your house, you'll need this chimney to let the smoke come out. So that is another thing that I have made. Maybe you could ask your grown-up to cut you out some shapes, some triangles and some circles and some rectangles and some squares, and you could make all kinds of different things. You could have a house, or you could have a car. Remember we made the car, I made the car, and there over here is a rocket. But there's also other kind of shapes that you could use, because I had a wee look and I found some square stickers with some smiley faces and some stars on. And I found other stickers that have, you can't really see those because I haven't used any of them yet. There's some star stickers. There you are. You can maybe put them around your picture if you're making a rocket. I found some rectangle stickers. There's all different colours, red and green and yellow and blue rectangle stickers you could use. And here's a different shape. We haven't talked about this shape yet. This shape is a heart shape. It's a love heart shape, yeah. And they're useful for all kinds of things. And the last lot of stickers that I've got in shape form circles. So you could make some lovely pictures using your cutout shapes. If your grown-up will help you cut them out, or you could use stickers to stick them down. You could stick them, if you've got some glue, you could stick them down on a piece of paper, or you could just, like I've done, you can just lay them down on the floor or on a stool. You can do whatever you like, but maybe if you've had great fun and you've thought of something very exciting to make, like maybe a robot, or what else could you make? A robot or a dog or a dinosaur or something that I haven't thought of. You could maybe get your grown-up to take a picture and send it to the nursery, and the nursery could let me see it, because I would love to see what you've done with the different kinds of shapes that you have found that your grown-up has given you, so that you can make lovely pictures. Anyway, I had good fun and I hope you do as well. Bye!